Hello and welcome to that Deacon on YouTube. So, why have I been not posting? The answer is simple. Due to global warming, my apartment is just too darn hot, and I can't record with a wall unit AC system. If and when I move, things might be better. So for this video, I begin with a few questions. Does your church have a pastoral visitation ministry? Or do you depend on clergy? Does your church have a Eucharistic visitation program? Or do you depend on clergy? You see, we are ministers of the church, all of us. It says so on page 855 in our catechism. Who are ministers of the church? The ministers of the church are lay persons, bishops, priests, and deacons. But lay persons are first, so you don't need this. Then we are told what the ministry of laity is.
To represent Christ and His church, to bear witness to Him wherever they may be, to carry one Christ's work of reconciliation in the world, and to take their place in the life, worship, and governance of the church.
Since clergy first began as laity, we are all first and foremost ministers of the church. But as with all things, talent and instincts goes a long way toward fulfillment. At my sponsoring parish, when I was asked to join a one-on-one prayer ministry, the next step for me then was training as a Eucharistic visitor. Among other things, I remember a training section in what was called active listening.
Active listening means you are paying attention and show you are listening. You provide feedback without judgment, responding appropriately, which in this case leads to prayer.
If you want to know more about active listening, send me feedback and maybe I can come up with an episode about active listening. Just a reminder, if you find these videos interesting and informative, I hope you give them a thumbs up. And if you feel so moved, sharing them on other platforms. I hope you consider becoming a subscriber, and then by clicking on the bell icon, you'll be informed when a new video is available. As this lay ministry progressed, we were offered training provided by Community of Hope. I guess this is an alternative to Stephen Ministries. COH International.
COH International equips lay people to serve in all forms of pastoral care, as when a person is being present in a listening, compassionate, non-controlling manner, to a person or group you are representing God, seeking to respond to their spiritual needs.
I still remember a great piece of advice suggesting that pastoral care is like sitting next to a person on the subway between stops, offering compassion, listening to the person with undivided attention. But when you reach your stop, you leave what happens on the train and go on with life. Another memento from my lay training is this book produced by Church Publishing. It's called Ministry with the Sick. This helpful book incorporates rites from the Book of Common Prayer and enriching our worship. Looking at the contents, you will see everything you need in one small book. I keep this book in the trunk of my car, never knowing when and if duty calls. In this book, there is everything you need and then some. The important thing to remember is that anyone can use this book. It's not meant for clergy, but for all doing the work of pastoral care. As with all ministry, when you are serving others, you learn more about yourself and others and your relationship with Trinity. So, if you are involved in pastoral care at your parish and you find this collection of rites helpful, I put a link in the information box below. And if you've been thinking about participating in this gratifying and much needed ministry, contact your rector and make an appointment. You can even start your own pastoral care ministry at your church. Think about it, pray on it, and answer the call. Well, that's it for this month. God bless. Happy Thanksgiving. And see you next time for That Deacon on YouTube.